Hello everyone, my name is Tyler. Welcome to AI Football Prediction Lab, Europe's most trusted football prediction channel. On Saturday, 21st June, 4 exciting matches will take place in the FIFA Club World Cup, based on UK time. Keep in mind, depending on your location, some of these fixtures may fall on a different day due to time zone differences. All 4 games have been carefully analysed by our football expert, Luca, who's ready to share his insights and predictions with you. Before we get started, just a small note. Everything we do on this channel is only possible with your contribution. If you'd like to support us financially, you can do so by clicking the thanks button below. No matter the amount or the currency, every contribution is truly appreciated, and it really helps. Thank you in advance. Now let's hand it over to Luca as he takes us through his predictions for the FIFA Club World Cup matches on 21st of June.
Hello everyone, Luca here. I'll be sharing my thoughts on the 4 matches that will be played on 21 June in the FIFA Club World Cup. For each game, I'll be giving 2 predictions. Let's get started with the first one. The first match of the day features Bayern Munich taking on Boca Juniors. Bayern made a brutal statement in their first game, recording the biggest win of the tournament so far by putting 10 goals past Auckland, showing no mercy. Boca Juniors, on the other hand, delivered a much better performance than many expected. They went 2-0 up against Benfica, which was impressive, but they couldn't hold on and the match ended 2-2. That means Boca missed out on a huge opportunity. Now Bayern are of course the favourites here. When you compare the squads, Boca simply aren't on the same level as Bayern Munich in terms of quality. But if there's one thing we've seen in this tournament, it's that favourites don't always win. Real Madrid failed to beat Al Hilal, Paris Saint-Germain lost to Botafogo, Inter couldn't get past Monterrey. So yes, surprises do happen. Still, I think Bayern Munich will win this match. I don't expect them to produce another blowout. I believe they'll get the job done. It won't be easy though. I see Bayern winning by 1 or 2 goals, not more. Boca is a fiery South American side, full of heart, and they'll have strong support behind them. My first prediction is Bayern Munich to win. My second prediction is for Boca Juniors to receive at least 2 cards. I expect them to commit plenty of fouls while trying to stop Bayern's dangerous attacking players. Especially if Bayern are leading going into the final 15 minutes, Boca will start pushing forward aggressively and leave space at the back. In those moments, they'll likely commit tactical fouls to stop Bayern's counterattacks, and that's when the cards could come out. The second match of the day features South African side Mamelodi Sundowns taking on another German giant, Borussia Dortmund. Dortmund delivered a rather underwhelming performance in their opening game, drawing 0-0 with Fluminense. But let's be honest, Fluminense looked far more likely to win that match. My first prediction for this match is over 0.5 goals in the first half. In other words, I expect at least 1 goal before half-time. Even though Sundowns won their first match 1-0 against a South Korean side, I wasn't particularly impressed by their overall performance. They allowed several chances and looked quite vulnerable defensively. To be fair, they do have quick and dangerous forwards, but their backline has some clear weaknesses. That's why I believe we'll see at least 1 goal in the first half from either team. Whether it's Dortmund taking advantage of Sundowns' defensive issues or Sundowns hitting on the counter, I think there will be early action on the scoresheet. My second prediction is Dortmund to win. After failing to secure 3 points in their opening match, they'll want to respond strongly. It may not be a walk in the park, but with the quality they have, including Jude Bellingham, Jude's younger brother, I think they'll get the job done. The third match of the day sees Inter Milan face off against Japanese side Urawa Reds. Urawa Reds lost their opening match 3-1 to River Plate, and all 3 goals they conceded came from headers. That's a big red flag, especially when you're about to face a team like Inter Milan, who are dangerous from crosses and set pieces. Meanwhile, Inter Milan only managed a 1-1 draw against Mexican side Monterrey and looked far from convincing. They still seem unable to recover from the emotional blow of losing both the Champions League final and the league title, a trauma that has clearly affected the team's morale. But I believe this is the match where Inter will finally respond. My first prediction is Inter Milan to score at least 2 goals. I expect Inter to win this match, and I believe they'll score at least 2 goals in the process. They remain one of the most dangerous teams in Europe when it comes to set pieces. Given Urawa's aerial weakness, I wouldn't be surprised if 1 or both goals come from headers. My second prediction is Urawa Reds to win at least 1 corner in the first half. With their pace and athleticism, I think Urawa can trouble Inter's aging backline and midfield on the counter, and that should be enough to earn at least 1 corner before halftime. The final match of the day features Fluminense taking on South Korean side Ulsan. Fluminense played their opening match against the strongest team in the group, Borussia Dortmund, and held them to a 0-0 draw. As I mentioned earlier when talking about Dortmund, it was actually Fluminense who came closer to winning that game. They dominated throughout the match, but missed out on the 3 points due to hesitation and poor finishing in the final third. Still, they looked compact in defense and showed just how strong they are as a unit. In fact, they gave a clear signal that they could even finish top of the group, ahead of Dortmund. One standout performer was John Arias, who was excellent in one-on-one situations and constantly troubled the defense. As for Ulsan, they suffered a 1-0 defeat to Mamelodi Sundowns in their first game. They did create a few chances, but looked very limited in front of goal. Defensively, they also conceded multiple chances and looked far from solid. In this match, I expect them to play with a defense-first approach, especially against a Fluminense side that loves to dominate possession. My first prediction is Fluminense over 4.5 corners. Players like John Arias are quick, technical, and love to take on defenders out wide, which usually leads to corners. We saw it in the Dortmund match, and I believe we'll see it again here. Against a deep-lying Ulsan side, I expect Fluminense to win at least 5 corners over the 90 minutes. My second prediction is Fluminense to win. No match in this tournament is easy, and yes, it's wide open to surprises, but I don't think Fluminense will slip up. For non-European clubs, winning and progressing to the next round comes with significant financial rewards, and we've clearly seen that extra motivation in their play. That's all for my predictions for the matches on 21st June, but don't go anywhere. Up next, it's time for our top predictions.